Hi, beautiful soul and happy Ostara, and welcome to your angel messages for the week ahead, 1st of April till 8th of April, with me, Rachel Scoltock, Angel Medium. I've got some beautiful cards to share with you today, and we have the personal card pick at the end, so hang about for that. First of all, let's call in the angels. We'll call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel to stand at the four corners of our energy. So they can be standing in your aura, they can be standing in your physical space to watch over you this week, to protect and guide you, and to light up your path so that you can easily find your highest good, the path, the decisions that make the most sense for you, that bring the greatest joy, the greatest abundance, the greatest healing, and are always for your highest good. Thank you, angels, for being with us, protecting and guiding us, and giving us the message today that everyone most needs to hear. So last week I had a terrific amount of messages and emails about the reading and how much it resonated with you. And the angels guided me to use the same card deck again, which is Carl Gray, the Angel Guides cards. A beautiful friend sent me these, and they're really, really lovely. So let's see what the angels have to say this week. Now, we've just come out of that full moon, lunar eclipse. We're into Mercury retrograde, and it feels good. You know, you feeling that sense of letting yourself go with the flow a little bit, allowing the energy to come to you rather than chasing it. I think this is a little bit of the theme. And it's been all about releasing. And what you're releasing is thoughts, beliefs, expectations, behaviors, relationships, toxic situations, things maybe even that you're eating, drinking, wearing, doing that are just holding you back from your highest good. And there may be a sense where when you don't feel worthy, when you feel yuck about yourself, or when you're in a negative situation, there's always a little part of you that thinks, I must be unworthy because this has happened to me, or this negative thing happened to me, and therefore it must mean that I'm not good enough or not lovable. You feel kind of a sense of guilt or shame, or kind of, what did I do wrong? But the angels want you to let go of these layers of toxicity, fear, negative thoughts, because they're not the real you. The real you, and that's why they feel so bad, because the real you is high vibrational, positive, light filled. And you know that those situations weren't right for you, and they weren't happening to you because you deserved it. They were happening to you because you were in the wrong energy. Maybe you let it happen. Maybe it's just something you weren't expecting, but it was to show you that you're in the wrong place. And it wasn't to teach you that you're unworthy. It's to teach you that you're worthy of better. You're worthy of more. So as you start to understand that, and sometimes it takes a while for our brain to catch up with what our soul knows, right? When you start to, it dawns on you, then you allow yourself to receive the abundance, the manifestations that you've been asking for a long time. Things get better. You have better relationships. You have more abundance, more opportunities, more love, more healing comes in for you because you've let go of that big barrier that you had that was like, maybe I didn't really deserve that. Maybe I'm asking for something I'm not really allowed to have, or you don't really believe in yourself. You don't really believe in the angels. So that's why the angels are on you. They're on your case for you to make changes, and they can't make those changes for you. They aren't magical genies who just go, your wish is my command. And then they go, all right, you're suddenly going to feel worthy of it and you're going to accept it. They're here to guide you, to help you, to place synchronicity and signs on your path. But they can't actually take the steps, make the decisions, make you do anything, because that would infringe on your free will. So you have to be the one in the end that makes the move, right? Because they can't and won't do it for you, but they will send you a lot of help, lots of guidance, lots of synchronicities. It's up to you to say yes to those. So we're in this place right now where the energy is getting lighter. It may not seem that way because everybody's living a different reality. So we don't want to get caught up in people's reality where they're creating something icky. we want to stay in our own reality. Remember the guidance from last week, which told us to stay away from drama? That's still relevant. Go back and watch that one if you need to. Oh, okay. They're telling me to give you 4 cards for this week. How perfecto. Oh, how perfect are these? All right. And I've also got an extra one to share with you afterwards. Okay, so look at this beautiful card that comes out first. It matches my cushion. This says romance and connection. So this is giving us the theme of the week. Now, I know not everyone's looking for romance, but think of love and connection. Replace that word with love and connection if you're not one that is looking for romance. If you are, then it's going to resonate with you on a whole different level. We have this beautiful masculine and feminine, the divine masculine, the divine feminine coming together without the toxic elements. And they're creating some magical energy. You can see this circle of energy. So this is a week to create and manifest from the place of love. And if you have a business partner, a romantic partner, husband, a best friend, anybody that can buddy up with you and help you to create that. Who comes to mind who's on your wavelength? Maybe it's good to catch up with them over Zoom or over coffee and talk about what it is you want to create, what you want to manifest. This is letting you know that there is a strong energy of love coming in for you. And love is the best way that we can manifest. We can't create a positive outcome from a negative path. We can't create love from fear. We know this, don't we? We've experienced that. So love and connection is the theme of this week. I love this. It's like soulmates, twin flames, and soulmates don't have to be romantic. They don't even have to be human. One of my soulmates was my dog Bear. So we've got the angels just showing you this. I love that they look like Native American or Native Indigenous people. So, it's harking back to connecting to your roots, grounding into Mother Earth, honoring the earth as well. I love this. Okay. Now, what's coming up in the block position? This is interesting. Archangel Michael has stepped forward. Now, I knew Archangel Michael was with us even before we began today, and I'll tell you why later. So first up, this is angelic protection. The block card is letting you know where you may come across obstacles or where you're blocking yourself. Are you forgetting to protect your energy? Remember the guidance about staying away from drama, staying away from distractions, negative energies that pull you down. We have this thing that happens to us as humans. We're energetic beings, ultimately. So on an energetic level, especially if you're empathic, intuitive and sensitive, clairsentient, you're very vibration oriented. So you can what's called entrain to the matching vibrations around you. So, if you put mechanical clocks in a room together, eventually they all start ticking in time with each other. It's the same women with their menstruation. If they spend enough time together, they align and sync up. It's called entrainment. So vibrations will start to match the strongest one around them. So if you've got someone in your life who is, I don't know, really negative and moany, you just got to kind of put your energy protection around you when you're with them, because negative energy can be really heavy and strong. And so it might entrain, you might start to drop your energy to match them. And it's something that a lot of empaths do because you've been taught to people please. It's like, oh, I don't want that person to feel bad, so I'll just join them in their unhappiness, or I'll just join them in whatever they're doing. And then later on, you might think, why did I do that? Why did I get into gossiping with that person? Why did I have an alcoholic drink when I didn't really want one? Has that ever happened to you where you've done something and you thought, that wasn't me? It's entrainment. See, protecting your energy isn't just about keeping negative vibrations out. It's about keeping your vibration high and keeping you tuned into the angels. So keep your vibration high by using energy protection. I've got so many resources for this. I've got free meditations on my website. I've got so many free blogs about protecting your energy, prayers that you can use. Drop a message below and I'll send you the link to some of it. If you need some help protecting your energy, just put, Rachel, send me protecting your energy help or meditation. So Archangel Michael is right there beside you. He's like, put yourself in a bubble of light. Imagine it bright blue. and you will go through the world maintaining your own energy, your own focus. All right, I love this, angels. Thank you so much. Okay, what is the guidance? So this is the guidance card. Now, straight away, I think Archangel Raphael, because of the green and the gold, right? Raphael is the healing angel, and he has the most beautiful emerald gold light, and it's almost like liquid. It's so intense, and it's mixed with gold. So it's a little bit, it's like when you look at the treetops when the sun is setting and they go all kind of yellowy green. I don't know if they do that in your country. They do in Australia. So I'm feeling there's healing energy here. We have this beautiful angel reaching up and touching a star. You know, reach for your dreams. Don't drop your standards. Don't settle for less. Keep moving towards your dreams one step at a time. The reading message on here is vulnerability and freedom. And that reminds me of, you know, it's allowing yourself to feel your feelings, because your feelings, your energy, your body is always telling you the truth, whereas you might kind of second guess it. You know, your body is a channel, a vessel for your intuition and the way that spirit and your angels speak to you. We do a lot of work on that in my Angel Communication Practitioner program, because we do psychic development and through the chakras, through the aura, learning to open and clear that channel so that you can really get loud and clear messages from your angels, and so that you can tune into your intuition and what it's telling you. So vulnerability and freedom, what does that mean for you? Being true to yourself, speaking your truth, following your heart, doing things even if they, you know, that are important to you, even if they scare you, if your knees shake when you're telling someone, this is my boundary and I don't want you to cross it. Maybe I know so many of you are starting or growing your spiritual business, and there's a lot of fear can come up about that. It's like, who am I to be doing this? Maybe you get scared about making reels or videos. Maybe you feel scared about telling people what you do. You know, it's okay to feel the fear, but go ahead and do it anyway, and ask Archangel Michael to protect you and help carry the burden, take the burden of fear away from you so that you can just be your true self. There's freedom in that. So this is the week for being your true self, being honest with yourself, and reaching for your dreams, for what's the star for you? What does that represent? The outcome. We had the same last week. Healing energy. You're healing. You're going through an immense healing. We all are, you know, collectively and individually. You know, it's been a tough few years, hasn't it? And that has brought up a lot of stuff, but you're slowly letting go of those hardened layers. And as that falls away, you're able to reconnect with your true self, with your angels, with what's important to you and what's part of your soul path this lifetime. So Archangel Raphael, healing energy. You're still healing. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Okay. So let's move into the personal message. Now, something I need to tell you is that the angels, when the angels help us, they don't give us predictions. They give us prescriptions. So predictive messages are, this is going to happen, your future is written in stone, right? That's the kind of ethos behind them, is that, okay, this is going to happen to you, this is going to happen to you this year, this is going to happen to you next year, this person's your soulmate, this person isn't. Whereas the angels don't do that, because it takes your power away, and because your future is not written in stone. Your future is not written in stone. Do you hear that? Tap that in. And so the angels empower you because they say, what is it that you want? I want healing. I want a relationship. I want a job that I love. I want to launch a successful spiritual business. I want to open my psychic channels. Then the angels say to you, okay, we will show you the way. And that's guidance. They will give you guidance one step at a time that leads you. It's like following stepping stones over a river that lead you to the goal, to the outcome that you want. So when you're asking the angels for a message, rather than saying, should I, will I, which are predictive, ask for prescriptive. What guidance do you have for me about is a better way to ask. How can I manifest this? What guidance do you have for me? Is it a good idea for me to, they don't really give you yes, no answers either. It's more guidance. So are you attracted to this beautiful purple card with the yellow? This is a Diana Cooper card with a yellow lotus flower. Or are you attracted to this? It almost looks like a vortex, doesn't it? This beautiful vortex. So ask your question, dear angels, what guidance do you have for me about this situation? Take a deep breath and choose your card. Now, the first card I'm going to go with is the Diana Cooper card. This is Archangel Michael. Told you he showed up earlier for you. I shuffle and get these randomly. I don't handpick them. It says, stand in your power and be true to yourself. Wow, wow, wow. How often have they said this to us in this reading? Stand in your power and be true to yourself. Archangel Michael is with you. You have to make the choice and the decision, the step next for you. It has to be about being in your power, not giving your power away to anybody, and being true to yourself. When you are lit up, when you are fulfilled, when you are true to yourself, not only do you fill up your cup, but that overflows to others. Whereas if you always put everyone else first, and there's nothing wrong with being generous and kind and caring. I want to be like that too. But if you give at the expense of yourself, eventually you kind of seep resentment into those relationships, which isn't very good, right? And you end up drained. But if you allow yourself to be filled up and then share the overflow with others, then nobody loses. It's win-win. So there's Archangel Michael standing with his sword beside you, protecting you. He's reminding you to connect to source, to the universe for your energy, and that you always have angels with you. You just need to ask for his help. If you chose the Vortex card, this is a perfect card for it being the Easter long weekend. And just for, we're coming into autumn in Australia, but it's spring in the Northern Hemisphere. This is the Empress. This is from the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot by Radley Valentine. And it shows the beautiful Archangel Gabriel, or the Guardian Angel, sitting in a beautiful throne with a baby. And there's her shield has dropped to the floor. So it's not saying stop protecting your energy, but you can let your defenses down. Be vulnerable. There's a little rabbit there. Now, the rabbit reminds us to control our fear, to not let negative thoughts and conspiracy theories and fearful imaginings is the better word for it, isn't it? Fearful imaginings. They keep us stuck and they immobilize you. So there's just a tiny weeny little rabbit there. It's saying just keep your fear under control. Don't let yourself get carried away. Sometimes intuitive, sensitive, spiritual, psychic people do get carried away because their energy is so big. They tune into everything and they sometimes forget that the fear is not real. It's an illusion. So you're giving birth to new things. This is a new beginning for you. The words are creation, abundance, and action. You will take action from your creative ideas and inspiration, and you will create abundance. I love it so much. So talking of angels and communicating with them and getting their messages, would you like to join me for a free workshop live? I've got 2 free workshops coming up on Zoom on next Tuesday and Wednesday, the 9th and 10th of April. You only need to attend one of them. I'm running it twice live so that you can join from anywhere in the world if you want to. So one is for the 7 p.m. Sydney time, which is suitable for Europe and the UK. And the other one is on, also it will be Tuesday in the US. The second class is for the US, Canada, Asia friendly time zone as well. So if you'd like to come, how to receive clear, accurate messages from your angels using angel oracle cards. You can bring any oracle card, angel oracle card deck that you have at home if you have angel oracle cards. I always use, in my courses and classes, I always use the Radley Valentine Angel Tarot, but I use them as an oracle card deck, not as a tarot deck. But any that have nice pictures on them, you know, if they're just only words or they've got abstract pictures on the front, they're not suitable for the method that I teach in oracle card reading. I'm going to teach you how I do readings as an angel medium that's been doing it for over 20 years. I'm going to give you some tips to make your angel oracle card readings much more accurate, clear, and detailed. And I'm going to show you how to tune into the angels for the messages rather than having to go to the booklet. No, don't bring the booklet, or your mind. You're not going to have to sit there and go, oh, what does this mean? You're going to download the angel message. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. We're also going to do a bit of a clearing on your intuitive channels and expand your psychic energy so that you're getting those messages through your psychic intuitive channels instead of your mind again, or your ego, or your fear mind. So it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to guide you through a reading. I'm going to give you 3 tips, and there's going to be a bit of a clearing with the angels and a healing that will be all tingly and powerful as well. Now, this is part of my launch for the Angel Communication Practitioner program, which is psychic development training and how to hear the angels, a 4-month training course that I'm doing. So if you're interested in that, or even if you just want to learn about the angels and angel oracle cards and how to get clearer messages, come along, bring your angel oracle card deck and bring a notepad and pen. You're going to love every minute of it. It's going to be so much fun. So that's next week. I will put the link for that in the comments and in the caption so that you can sign up. You do need to sign up for that workshop. And yes, there will be a replay, but it's going to be so much better if you come live. It's a great atmosphere. You'll be able to ask me questions. I might do a bit of coaching with some of you. So come live if you can. So for both of those events, I'll put the links. Angel Communication Practitioner, which is my program, the course Immersion, which is live taught, and the free live masterclass. Absolutely 100% free. All I need is your email address so I can send you the links. All right, my lovely. See you next Monday. Thank you so much for being here. And I love to hear your comments. So please let me know. And if you're watching, please follow me, subscribe. And it really makes a big difference to me and my business and helps me to keep doing these videos. Thank you so much. Love and angel.